Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Mexico-Germany Hybrid Summer School in Medical Informatics with Artificial Intelligence. I'm Estefania Alvarez, and it is truly an honor to serve as your host for this exciting 5-day journey. Before we begin, I'd like you to take a moment to look around. You're not just sitting next to colleagues, you're surrounded by future collaborators, innovators, and perhaps the next leaders in medical AI. This is not just a summer school. It's the beginning of a conversation that crosses borders, disciplines, and generations. Over the next 5 days, you'll hear from the international experts, work on real-world challenges, and engage hands-on learning. And together, we'll ask big questions like, how can AI transform healthcare systems? How do we ensure these technologies remain fair, ethical, and accessible? And perhaps the most important, how do we, as a global community, shape the future of medicine together? To officially open this summer school, we are fortunate to have several distinguished voices who will share their perspectives and welcome us into this unique experience. Each of them bring a unique vision of what this collaboration means, and together, they will set the tone for the week ahead. This morning, we will hear from Dr. Helena Gómez Adorno, a senior researcher at IMAS UNAM, Jessica Huelgas Moreno, lecturer at UNAM's Faculty of Science and consultant in AI and digital transformation, Professor Dr. Thomas Deserno from TU Braunschweig, Germany, and Vice President of IMIA Europe, and Dr. David Galindo, representative of Mission Brain, an initiative dedicated to bridging the gap in neurosurgical care. Let us begin. Our first welcome comes from Dr. Helena Gómez Adorno, senior researcher at IMAS UNAM, and a leader in natural language processing applied to health and clinical records. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Gómez Adorno to the stage.
Thank you for the presentation, and good morning, everyone. To my fellow colleagues here in the table. It is a true honor to welcome you again to the Mexico-Germany Hybrid School in Medical Informatics with Artificial Intelligence. Artificial intelligence is transforming how we understand and practice medicine, from analyzing clinical records to improve diagnostics with treatments. But we must also remember that technology is not the end in itself. It is a tool that must be used responsibly, ethically, and inclusively. I am especially proud to see here today students, researchers, and professionals from diverse disciplines and countries. Together, we represent the future of medical AI, one that values not only innovation, but also fairness, transparency, and global collaboration. Over the next 5 days, you will engage with inspired lectures, practical challenges, and above all, with each other. I encourage you to use this opportunity not only to learn, but to build lasting connections and to envision the kind of healthcare systems we want to create for tomorrow. Let us begin this journey with curiosity, openness, and commitment to making an impact that truly matters. Welcome, and may this week be the beginning of many future collaborations. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gómez Adorno, for your inspiring words and for reminding us of the importance of AI in healthcare systems. Our next welcome comes from Master in Sciences, Jessica Huelgas Moreno, lecturer at UNAM's Faculty of Science and consultant in AI and digital transformation. She has been the one driving forces behind the organization of this summer school. Please welcome Professor Huelgas Moreno.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. We are especially honored to receive our colleagues from the Technische Universität from Braunschweig. Your presence here means a lot to us. It shows that academic collaboration can cross borders and create bridges between our countries. The idea of this summer school started with a simple but strong question. How can we contribute to development of medical informatics in Mexico? And at the same time, learn from the experience and knowledge of our German colleagues. From this question came the wish to build a program where we could share knowledge, exchange perspectives, and discover what unites us as researchers, professionals, and human beings. And we believe that the challenges in medicine and health are global. To face them, we need international collaboration, respect, and creativity. By bringing together experts, students, and professionals from Mexico and Germany, we are opening a space where ideas can grow and new solutions can emerge. So, once again, welcome everyone. We hope that during these days, you will not, as Professor Helena said, not only stay here to learn, but also create connections with other partners that will last beyond this event. So, a short message for our German colleagues. Herzlich willkommen in Mexico.
Thank you, Professor Jessica, for your words and for your leadership in making this summer school possible. Our next welcome comes from Professor Dr. Thomas Deserno from Technische Universität Braunschweig, Germany. He's a world-renowned expert in medical imaging and artificial intelligence and currently serves as Vice President of the International Medical Informatics Association for Europe. Please welcome Professor Deserno.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's a real pleasure for me to be here with my colleague Tim Kaprowski and the third person, Frederik Feuerhake, unfortunately is not able to join here in person, but he will join in virtual room. And I like to see the young faces here. Actually, you introduced me as a senior. I'm being almost 60, I think I am. Yeah, but anyway, you are those who will, how to say, decide on our future. What do we do with all these tools which are approaching artificial intelligence, how to use it, how to use it good and correctly. And so I'm very happy to see a lot of young people here. I hope that, many of you get the chance or try to come to Germany, that we establish an exchange between students. I think this is very important also to learn on the perspectives of different things. Yeah, and I'm very happy and want to thank Jessica for organizing all these things here. She was actually the person starting the initiative, I'm very happy to see what the outcome is, and I'm keen for the next week, and hope you enjoy the lectures, the program, and that you learn from it. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Deserno, for your words and for reminding us how important it is to make bridges between Mexico and Germany to open the door to transformative processes. And finally, it is my honor to introduce Dr. David Galindo, here representing Mission Brain, an initiative that truly embodies the spirit of collaboration and service that this summer school stands for. Mission Brain is dedicated to bridging the gap in neurosurgical care worldwide. Through the expertise of their volunteer team, they're partnered with local providers to treat patients for free of charge and ensure that essential neurosurgical treatments reach those who otherwise would not have access. They just don't provide care. They provide resources, training, and hope. In doing so, Mission Brain addresses one of the most pressing healthcare inequalities: access to life-saving neurosurgical treatment in underserved regions. It is a privilege to have them here with us today. Please join me in welcoming Dr. David Galindo.
Hello, everyone. It is truly an honor to be here as a representative of young physicians and Mission Brain UNAM. I would like to talk with you a little bit about us. First, we, as Mission Brain, we were founded with a simple idea in mind, that neurosurgical care and specialized medical care should not be a privilege for only a few, but it should be a right for everyone. It was established by Dr. Alfredo Quiñones Hinojosa and Dr. Michael Lawton, and it had the vision of bringing advanced medical care to underserved communities all over the world. Our focus has remained the same all over this time, to work with communities with limited access, and this is where this event comes to mind. We like to see AI and all these medical resources as a tool, as a bridge to fill this gap between resources and communities. We would like to see this, imagine algorithms that support physicians in rural areas that they do not have access to these resources. For young physicians that can get an easier access to all this knowledge. As a fact, we're living in a unique moment. Thanks to medical care and AI and artificial intelligence, we now have access to tools that once seems like science fiction. But beyond that, the real question is what we will do with these tools. Mission Brain has given me this clarity on this. We want these tools to reduce inequalities, to ensure that a patient in a rural community has the same diagnostic as someone who is living in a big city like this, that resources will not dictate who lives and who dies. I'm happy with all of you to see that the future is bright, and projects like this, with the students like us, with young physicians and organizations like this, represent a brighter future for all. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Galindo, for sharing your vision and encouraging everyone to participate in events like this. Let us thank once again all of our speakers for their words of welcome. And with that, we officially begin our journey together. Let's make this week one of discovery, collaboration, and lasting impact. And there's a quick reminder for everyone that information regarding notebooks and the classrooms will be given at 12:30. Thank you, everyone.
Now we will take a moment to reaccommodate this stage, and we will continue with the program of the event in 10 minutes. Thank you.